Hi everyone. Can you hear me? 有声音吗？ Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Hi everyone. Can you hear me? 有声音吗？ Let's draw something. The first one. Let me put. Hi everyone. Can you hear me? A reference picture. Hold on. Hi. Okay, this one. Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. Scale it up. Let's draw this one. Let's draw something. Hi bro, yeah. The first one. So let me put. Hi everyone. Can you hear me? So we have the yeah, okay. So let's get started. Hold on. Hi. Okay, this one. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hi. Today I'm going to draw some post sketch. Scale it up. And I'm gonna use the Photoshop. One. So today is a digital drawing session for the pose. Draw something. Hi bro, yeah. So usually I like to use. Can you hear me? Let me see this. So one. Do we have this brush? Yeah, okay. So let's get started. This one is so good. Okay. Oh no, this. Laggy. Damn. What's going on with the network?较差，视频流状态较差。Damn. What's going on with the network? 音频。 怎么修改这个音频？我靠，较差。视频流状态较差。It's working now. Okay. So let's continue. Damn. This line is represent the spine, and this line just represent the shoulder. 怎么修改这个音频 ？We need define the shoulder and the waist. It's working now. Okay. Here. So let's I think continue. Damn. Legs. This line is represent the spine, and this line just represent the shoulder. 怎么修改这个音频 ？We need define the shoulder and the waist. It's working now. Okay. Here. So let's I think continue. Damn. We need legs. Make sure the form is right. So this line is represent. Don't rush to the details. Just this line. Just keep find the all the form is right. Define and hello. Oh yeah, welcome. Welcome. Here. So let's think. Continue. We need just make sure the form is right. Forgive me for my terrible English because I can't come up with the particular name of each part of the name, like the words maybe like the arm or so find the yeah. So all the form is right. Define this part and hello. Oh yeah, welcome. Yeah, I think you guys can ask me anything if you have some questions. So what I'm doing, I just applying the technique I've talked about in my last video. I can't come up with the essential particular name of sketching skills. So this is the like cut technique. The words maybe like have you seen that? Have you watched that video? So what I'm doing is just using the same technique. The audio has some kind of delay. Yeah. So the problem is, I think,
Hello. Oh yeah.
the
Welcome.
network
Welcome.
doesn't working well.
Yeah, I think you guys can ask me anything. If you have some questions, I don't know. Maybe I should switch to another socket because I'm using the VPN to the technique streaming. I've talked about. I can't directly the video. I can't directly using essential using sketching skills. YouTube. This we have a firewall here. Cut. So maybe just because the words maybe like the VPN have you watched doesn't work well. So maybe what I'm doing is just
The elbow,
using the
lower
same
part
technique.
of the arm connect to the hand. Lower part
Audio
of the
has
arm.
some kind of delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem is, I think, yeah. So just
Network
when we
doesn't
try
working
to
well.
draw a pose, you know, the most important part is, it's not the anatomy. The most important part, the key point is to find the key points on our body. So when I observe this picture, this references. So directly, let me here using these 2 points, the shoulder. These 2 points here. It's very important. And here, the VPN doesn't work. The how do we say that? This part,
The elbow,
I don't know the name,
part of
you
the
know, but
arm connect to the
this
hand.
2 parts. So we connect these 2 points.
Lower part of
This is a line, and it connects
delay.
these 2 points.
Yeah.
This is a line. So these 2
Problem
lines,
is, I think,
these 2 lines is very important.
yeah.
To find
So
the
just, network
when we
doesn't
try
work
to
well.
draw a pose. How do I say that? The most important part is it's not the orientation of our torso. The important part. The key point another is to important line is our spine. Key points on our. We need just use the simple line to define the pose. Observe this picture. This references. Try not to jump into the anatomy too fast. Just focus on this first. Just 2 points.
Oh,
the shoulder.
okay. This word is called the pelvis. Pelvis. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah. So how do we say that? What we supposed to do? Just use the simple line, but to find the pose. So we connect these 2 points. This is a line. So we can define this area with just a simple triangle. These 2 lines is very important. Then to find the our side. Trying to draw a pose. How do I say that? The calf. The most important part is not the orientation. When we have this torso, we can easily to build our another basic shape of this human figure. Key points on our. So we need just use the simple line to define then apply the pose. Observe so our cut technique into this drawing. Jump into the anatomy too fast. Just focus on this first. Use some simple shapes.
Okay. This word is called the pelvis. Pelvis. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah. So how do we say that? What we supposed to do? Just use the simple line, but to find the pose. Right now we have the basic points. This is a line. Shape of this figure. This area with just a simple triangle. Refine it. 2 lines is very important. Then to find the our side. Try to draw a pose. How do I say that? The calf. The most important part. So the orientation. When we have this
torso. We can easily to build our another basic shape of this human's figure. So we need just use the simple make just more accurate. Apply the pose. Yeah. So our cut technique into this drawing. Jump into the anatomy too fast. Just focus on this first. Use some simple shapes. Okay. This word is called the pelvis. Pelvis. Is that right? I think use the digital way to draw. What we supposed to do? Just use the simple line to find the parts. Right now we can change it very easy. Shape of this figure. Let's make some tweak. Refine it. Very important to find the our side. How do I say that? The card. So the orientation. We have this. Okay. This is just a simple, basic shape. Simple shape. So let's. I'm trying to redo it. Make another one. Our cut technique into this drawing. Jumping to the anatomy too fast. Just focus on this first. Use some simple shapes. The head. Okay. This word is called the pelvis. Pelvis. Is that right? I think use the digital way to draw spine. What we supposed to do? Just use the simple line to find the parts. Right now we can change it very easy. Shoulder and two cuts, some tweak, and then another two cuts to connect. So we got our torso here, a triangle. We got the this part, and then simple shape. So we're trying to redo it. We got our arms. See, it's very easy, right? Head. This word is called the pelvis. And collect, I think, the neck. Use the digital way to draw spine. Pelvis. Change it very easy. Shoulder and two cuts, some tweak, and then another two cuts to connect. So we got our torso here, a triangle. Oh shit. We got the this part, and then this one looks more solid, right? So we're trying to redo it. We got our arms, and then see, it's very easy, right? Refine it. Is this just your drawing? Yeah. And collect the neck. Use the digital way to draw spine. But adjust it's very easy. Shoulder and two cuts, and then another two cuts to connect. So we got our torso here, a triangle. Oh shit. We got the yeah, I think so. It's like a quick sketch for the anatomy. Yeah. So this one looks more solid, right? Don't worry about the anatomy. Actually, just focus on the proportions. We just need to simplify all the human curves or the which one is the accurate muscles or something. Just focus on the proportions. Sometimes I feel a bit weird just because I can read, I can listening, but when it comes to speaking, I feel a bit hard, you know. So every time I'm trying to convey something, express myself, so I feel stuck in my head. Can you draw more feet? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think so. It's like a quick sketch for the anatomy. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit. So here, don't worry about the anatomy. Right? Actually, just focus on the proportions. I think we just need to simplify all the human curves or the another color. Which one is the highlight the accurate feet part muscles or something? Just so focus on the proportions here. It's our angle, right? Sometimes I feel a bit weird. How to I can read, simplify the angle, listening, but very simple. When it comes to speaking, we need a bit hard, you know. Two triangles, one every time, and two. To convey something, express myself. So I feel stuck. Here is the curve in my head. Can you draw here more is the feet? Yeah, okay. This area is our angle. Yeah, I think so. It's like so quick, very easy, right? Zoom in a little bit. So here, don't worry about the anatomy. Right? Actually, just focus on the proportions. I think after this sketch goes simplify. Yeah, we can go to the anatomy and another maybe not just highlight the feet part, right? It depends focus on the what we want here. We can just stop here and do another one or refine it to so I can read, simplify the angle, listening. But very simple. When it comes to speaking, we need to do something more. Two triangles, just one and two. Refine it. Something. Express myself. So I feel stuck. Here is the curve. Actually, in my head. And here is the foot. This shoulder is a bit higher, so I need this area is our angle. And adjust it. Yeah, I think so. So very easy, right? Zoom in a little bit, and we don't have breast here, so we can draw the breast, right? Just focus on the proportions. First thing we need find we can go to the anatomy, and then maybe not just collect the breast. It depends what we want. You see. We can just stop here and do another one or refine it to so I can read, simplify the angle, listening, but very simple. When it comes to speaking, we need to do something more. Two triangles, just and correct the refine it, like the curves here. So here is the curve. Actually. In my head. And here is the foot. This shoulder is a bit higher, so I need this area is our angle. Adjust it. Feet, my only weakness. Wow, really? Right. But I think it's not that. Breast here, so is that really matters to you? Generally, just if we want to draw something, like if we want to do a character design or do anatomy, and then maybe do a illustration. The breast. It depends. We don't need to draw the barefoot. You know, people just wearing shoes or boots or something. Just another one or refine it to. It's not that important, right? Let me
but very simple. When it comes to speaking, we need do something more. Two triangles. Just had to correct the refine it. Like the curves here. So here is the cloud. Actually,
Okay.
here is the foot. This shoulder is a bit higher, so I need this area is our angle. The
Feet, my only weakness.
Wow.
This piece
Really?
is getting better right now.
But
I think it's not that.
breast here, so
Is that really matters to you?
Generally, just if we want to draw
Nobody
something, like if we want to do
care
a
about
character
the
design
hand?
or do
I think the hands is the most
maybe do a illustration.
hard part. I think
We don't need to draw the barefoot,
more than
People just
the foot.
wearing shoes or boots or something, just another one or refine it.
He just like the
Not
feet.
that
It's
important,
kind
right?
of like liking a six. Oh yeah, yeah. I see. Oh yeah. Okay, I feel you. So I understand it.
Actually,
Ah. Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
this shoulder is a bit higher, so I need this area is our angle.
Feet.
My
Oh,
only
you are
weakness.
into feet.
This piece
Okay.
is getting better right now.
But
I think it's
not that.
breast here, so
Is that really
To be
matters
honest,
to you? I'm more into
generally,
the breast.
just if
Sorry,
we want to draw
nobody
something, like if we want to
care about
character
the
design
hand?
or do
I think the hands is the most
maybe do a illustration.
hard part. I think.
We don't
So
need
these
to
two
draw
lines
the,
is
the barefoot,
more
represent
than
the
the
wearing
abs.
shoes.
Is it
or boots
called
or
abs?
something, just
Yeah.
or refine it.
He just like the
Not
feet.
that
It's
important,
kind
right?
of like liking a six. Oh yeah. I see. Oh yeah. Okay, I feel. So I understand it. Ah. Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Feet.
Holy shit.
You are into feet. This piece
Okay.
is getting better right now.
But I think it's not that. Is that really
To be
matters
honest,
to you?
I'm more into the
Generally,
breast.
Hair coating?
Nobody
What?
The hand? I think the hands is the most.
It's definitely the network problem.
This two lines
Maybe
is,
I need to find a better
represent
the
apps.
VPN
called
for the
apps?
streaming.
Yeah.
No, it's
It
paused
just
again.
like the
Oh
feet.
damn!
It's
Kind of like liking a six. Oh yeah. Not
see.
the. I think it's not the app. It's definitely the VPN, the network, because we have a firewall in China, so we can't directly connect the YouTube. So I'm using the VPN. Holy shit!
You are into feet.
The problem is the VPN. I bet.
To be honest, I'm more into the breast.
Echo. Oh. What? I've come up. It's definitely the a solution. The network problem. If I use
Maybe I
the
need to
camera
find a better represent the apps
for streaming,
VPN
I think it will be
for
better.
streaming. Yeah.
No, it's
It
paused
just
again.
like
Yeah,
that.
OBS.
Kind of like liking a six.
I've
Oh,
tried
yeah.
the not the. I think I've tried
not the app
streaming once with
definitely
my
the
camera,
VPN,
the network, because we have a firewall in China, so it worked well that
we
time.
can directly
So maybe next time I'll try to using the
YouTube
camera.
So I'm using the VPN.
Holy shit!
The problem is the VPN.
But as you know, so when I use the digital way, it's very convenient. I can make adjustment easily. But if I use the traditional way, just draw it on paper,
If I use
quite
the camera,
hard to correct it or make any adjustment.
I think it will be better.
It's going smooth, but just
Yeah.
audio is
Yes.
echoing. Okay,
I've tried the
that's a bit weird.
Not the. I think I've tried
So,
the app
Guys, just
streaming
dim
once
this time
with
as
my camera
a test
the
because
network,
this is
because we
the
have
first
a
time I tried to.
firewall in China, so it worked
using
well that time.
Directly
So maybe
next
next
time
time
I'll
I
try
try to using the
for streaming.
YouTube camera.
Yeah.
Using the VPN.
Okay, basically this piece
The problem is the VPN.
is finished.
As you know,
So we can go
when I use
go for
digital
another one,
way,
or just
it's
you wanna see
very
I
convenient. I can
finish
make
this one,
adjustment
like
easily.
draw the face
But if I
or
use,
something else, or
traditional way, just a solution
or shading it
paper.
or something.
I use
I don't know.
quite camera hard to correct it or make any adjustment. I think it will be better.
It's going
Okay.
smooth, but
Yeah.
just audio is
I think
echoing. Okay,
I've tried the.
I need to
bit
make her
weird.
legs
I think I've tried
be longer.
app
Guys, just
streaming once
dim this time
with
as
my camera
like
a
this.
test because this is
Alright,
we
the
have
first
a
time I tried
firewall
to
in China, so it worked
using
well that time. Directly, so maybe
the
next time I'll
OBS.
try to using the
For streaming.
YouTube camera.
let's draw
Okay, basically this
new one.
piece, the problem is the VPN.
is finished.
As you know,
So we can go
when I use
go for
digital
another one,
way,
or just
it's
you wanna see
very
I
convenient. I can
finish
make
this one,
adjustment
like
easily.
draw the face
But if I
or
use,
something else, or
traditional way, just a solution
or shading it
paper.
or something.
Through
this
I
one,
use
I don't know.
quite camera hard to correct it or make any adjustment. I think it will be better.
it's going
Okay.
smooth, but
Yeah.
just audio is echoing. Okay,
I've tried the.
I need to
bit
make her
weird.
legs
I think I've tried
be longer.
Guys, just
Streaming
dim this time
with
as
my
camera.
Yeah.
Yes, because this is
Alright.
the first time I tried to. So it worked
using
well that time. So maybe next time I'll
OBS.
try to using the streaming.
Let's draw
Okay, basically this
new one.
piece,
What if you have pose that is foreshortening, like
can go
I'm posing in front of you?
use
I think you can just go chill and draw what you feel is the best for you now. Yeah,
finish
maybe I can.
this one. Adjustment.
If the audio
Draw the face.
doesn't work well, so maybe I can chat with you guys
or shading it or
with
something.
text.
This one?
Just mute the audio.
Hard to correct it or
Yeah, foreshortening. Okay.
I think it would be better. It's going smooth, but audio is
It's very simple. Okay,
I've tried the.
here's this one.
I need to make her legs
You see,
be longer.
her thigh
Guys, just dim this
is
time
point in front of
because
our view, so
the first time I tried to. It worked well that time. So maybe next time I'll try to using
so here's the one.
Okay, basically this
new one.
piece
What if you have pose that is just for example,
foreshortening,
like
can go
I'm posing in front of you. I think you can just go chill and draw what you feel is the best for you now. Yeah, just maybe I can.
this one.
this cube just we deem,
if the audio
deem it as
doesn't
a leg.
work
So
work
here's
well,
the
so
lens.
maybe I can chat with you guys
of the leg, right?
with text. Just mute
when
the
it
audio.
has the perspective
Yeah, foreshortening.
view.
Okay.
So point at in front of point at how do I describe that? It's very simple. Okay. Point at
here's this one.
our eyes, you know.
You see,
So just shorten it,
her side.
right? It's point in front of the first thing
Our
is
view,
to shorten it, and then so here's the one. If
What if you
uh,
have post that
make
is
just for
what
example
shortening,
perspective change,
I'm posing in front of you? I think you can just go chill and draw what you
if
feel is the best for you now. Yeah,
just
maybe I can.
this cube just we deem,
If the
deem
audio
it as
Doesn't
a leg.
work
So
work
here's
well,
the
so
lens.
maybe I can chat with
see,
you guys
of the leg, right?
with
So
text. Just mute
when
the
it
audio.
has the perspective
Yeah, foreshortening.
view.
Okay.
So point at in front of point at
Okay.
how do I describe that? It's very simple. Okay. So here point at
here's this one.
our eyes, you know.
You see,
So just shorten it,
her side.
right? So
point
you
in
can
front
see
of,
the first thing is
our view,
to shorten
so
the length of the leg has
And
changed,
then-
right? So we need control of this change, like this.
Here's the one.
If
What if you
uh,
have post that
make
is
just for
what
example
shortening,
perspective change,
I'm posing in front of you? I think you can just go chill and draw. what
welcome,
you feel
Liu小北.
Yeah,
Just
maybe I can.
this cube just we deem,
If the
deem
audio
it as
Doesn't
a leg.
work
So
work
here's
well,
the
so
lens.
maybe I can chat with
see,
you guys
the leg, right?
with
So
text. We got mute
uh,
the audio.
has the perspective
Yeah, foreshortening.
view.
Okay.
So point at in front of point at
Okay.
how do I describe that? It's very simple. Okay. So here point at
Here's this one.
our eyes. So just shorten it,
Her side.
right? So
Point
you
in
can
front
see
of,
the first thing is
our
to
view,
shorten the
it.
length of the leg has
And
changed,
then-
right? So we need control of this change, like this.
What if you have post that is
Perspective change.
I'm posing in front of you?
Okay.
Welcome.
This time I'm going to use
Maybe I can.
the blue color to
If the
draw
audio
this pose.
doesn't work well, so
First thing first,
with you guys,
the leg, right?
a round shape. We got
Mute the audio has the
forehead.
perspective,
And then
so point at in front of
what do we do?
point at how do
The simple line for the spine.
It's very simple. Okay. So here point at here's this one.
And
Our eyes.
a cross line
Shorten
for
side, right?
shoulder.
So you can see the first thing is to view shorten the length of the leg has changed, right? We
And
need to control
a second cross line for
like this.
holy shit, I need translation. Always forget the name of this part.
Okay.
Pelvis. Yeah, pelvis.
This time I'm going to use
Pelvis.
Pelvis.
Yeah.
To draw this pose.
First thing first.
A round shape. We got
And
I need forehead. And then what do we do?
the simple line for the spine. And a cross triangle for shoulder, pelvis, and then right side and left side, a second cross line and for left calf. Leg. I need translation. Left leg. Always forget the left arm. The name of this part. And right arm. Okay. Pelvis. Yeah, pelvis. This time I'm going. This stage looks so weird.
Pelvis.
Yeah. And then connect them. First thing first. 2 cards. A round and shape. Another 2 cards. And we got torso here. And then what do we do? The simple cylinder it the spine. To get the arm. Cylinder and 1 cylinder, 2 cylinder angle for shoulder, pelvis. Do the same for the other side. I think the cross line of the left side, a second cross line and called line marks, landmarks. Sorry, we called landmarks. Okay, all right, okay, landmarks. Always forget the left arm. The name of this part. And right arm. Okay. Check it in the dictionary. Pelvis. Oh, okay. Landmarks. All right. So
Pelvis.
Okay. Yeah. Sex for collect them. Noticing me for the new words. 2 cards. Landmarks. 地标标志. Another 2 cards. And we got torso here. Landmark. And then thank you for the new word. To get the arm. Cylinder. 1 cylinder, 2 cylinder angle. Adding it to my notebook. Do the same for the other side. I think the cross line of the left side. Let's jump back to the drawing. Called line marks. The neck. Landmarks. Sorry, we called landmarks. Okay, all right. Okay, landmarks. Then we should let me left arm. The name of this part. And right arm. Okay. Check it in the dictionary. Shape for the left landmark. Right side. Sex for collect them. And another shape. Noticing me for the new words. 2 cards. Landmark for the right side. 地标标志. Another 2 cards. We got do this here. Landmark. And then this is a cube. Thank you for the new word. To get the arm. Just careful with the orientation. Adding it to my notebook. Do the same for the other side. Right. I think the cross line. Another cube for the cuff. Called line marks. The neck. Landmarks. Sorry, we called landmarks. Okay, all right. Okay, landmarks. Then we should. And then foot. Let me. Right arm. Okay. Check it in the dictionary. Shape. Landmark. Left. Anatomy. Okay. Right side. Sex for collect them. And then we collect it. Collect the side and the cuff. Landmark for the right side. With the curve line, we'll get the accurate. This is legs. Cube, like this. Thank you for the new word. To get the arm. Just careful with the orientation. Adding it to my notebook. The same for the other side. Just make sure we can draw some contour lines. Another cube like this curve to help us observe the perspective of our anatomy. Landmark anatomy, right side, and then we collect the side and the cuff. Landmark for the right side. Nice touch. Curve line. We'll get the accurate. This is legs. Here's the forearm. Thank you for the new word. Simple shape for the right hand. And then comes to the important part. Just make sure we can define the draw some contour lines. Another cube like this curve to help us observe the perspective of our anatomy. Landmark anatomy, right side, and then we collect the side and the cuff. Landmark for the right side. Nice touch. Curve line. We'll get here's the chest. Accurate. This is legs. Here's the forearm. Thank you for the new word. Simple shape for the right hand. And then comes to the important part. Erase. Just make sure we can define the root lines. Some contour lines. Another cube like this to help us observe the perspective. And then of our anatomy. The breaths. Okay, bro. I'm going now. Maybe draw things next time. Okay. Nice touch. See you. Here's the chest. See you next time. Here's the forearm. Simple shape for. Thanks for coming. The right hand. And then comes to the important part. Erase. Just make sure we can define the root lines. How about I shading it this time? And then and also the breaths. Finish the face part. Okay, bro. Wow. Go now. Maybe draw things next time. Okay. So nice. Nice touch. See you. Here's the chest. Don't forget the contour line. See you next time. Here's the forearm. Simple shape for. Thanks for coming. The right hand. What happened to you? Don't cry. Important part. Erase. Just make sure we can define the root lines. How about I shading it? All right. And then let me draw her face. And also breaths. finish the face part.
Can you hear
Wow.
the sounds of my
So nice.
keyboard?
See you. Here's the chest.
I'm keeping hitting
Don't
the
forget
shortcut
See you next time.
to switch eraser and brush.
Thanks for coming.
What happened to you? Don't cry. So we can't make it accurate
How about
with just one take.
shading it?
Alright. We need refined again and again.
Let me draw her face. And also finish the face part.
Can you hear
Wow.
the sounds of my erasing the round
Keyboard.
lines? Wow.
See you.
Making this shape. I'm keeping hitting
Don't
the
forget
shortcut
See you next time.
better and better to switch eraser and brush. Okay, let's move to the face.
What happened to you?
Don't cry. So we can't make it accurate
How about
applying the Loomis method
with
just one take
shading it?
to the face. We need refined again and again.
Let me draw her face.
This is a tried and true method for draw face. Hello, hello.
Finish the face part.
Hey, yeah!
Hear the sounds of my
Welcome,
erasing the
welcome.
round
Keyboard.
lines.
Wow.
See you.
Find
Making
your
this shape.
channel today
Keeping
and
hitting the
liking.
shortcuts.
Better and
Thank
better to
you.
switch eraser and brush. Okay, let's move to the face. Just join our Discord group so we can chat there.
Make it accurate.
That you can also share your
Applying the Loomis method.
practice,
Just one take.
your arts
To the
there.
face. We need refined again and again. Let me draw her face.
Is that another video?
This is
How are you today? Yeah.
a tried and true method.
No. I just said we have
For draw face.
Discord server, so we can
hello.
chat over there. Hey, yeah!
Hear the sounds of my
Welcome,
erasing the
welcome.
round
Oh,
lines.
it's already bit. Oh shit! Find
Making
your
this shape.
channel today.
Keeping
I
hitting
hate
the
liking.
shortcuts.
I hate
Thank
it.
you.
The bad network.
And brush. Okay, let's move to the face.
Just join our Discord group, so we can chat there.
Make it accurate.
That you can also share your
Applying the Loomis method.
practice,
Just one take.
your arts
To the
there.
face. We need refined
Yeah.
again and
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
For her face.
Is that another video?
This is
How are you today? Yeah.
a tried and true method.
No. I just said we have
For draw face.
Discord server, so we
Hello,
can.
hello.
I think
Chat
I
over
need to
there.
figure out how to deal with this
Hey, yeah.
echoing problem.
Welcome.
Oh, it's already bit. Oh shit! To create a better streaming quality,
Your channel
right?
today.
I hate
liking
Thank you. The bad network.
Can you do a next stream on painting? Sound like 3 Darryl.
Just join our Discord group. So
Oh, wait. I think
also share your
painting. What kind of painting? Do you mean watercolor?
Yeah. Is there another video?
Watercolor painting or
I just said
acrylic?
Discord server. So we can
I think
chat
I
over
need to
there.
figure out how to deal with this
Hey, yeah.
echoing problem. Or just digital painting.
It's already good. Shit.
To make which type do you want to see?
Create
A better streaming quality, right?
I hate.
Digital painting. Alright.
Thank you.
Like
The bad network.
can you do digital paintings on painting? Sound like 3 Darryl. The first pick
Discord group. So
if I going to
wait.
do some creative
thing.
thing.
Can
Can you share the Discord server for the chat, please? Okay. Watercolor. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Is there another video?
Watercolor painting or
I just said
acrylic?
Discord server. So we can
I think
chat
I
over
need to
there.
figure out how to deal with this
Hey, yeah.
echoing problem. Or just digital painting.
It's already good. Shit.
To make which type do you want to see? Create a better streaming quality, right?
I hate.
Digital painting. Alright. Like
Bad network.
can you do digital
next
paintings 创建频道邀请其他人 Sound like 3 Darryl. The first pick 复制 if I going to do some creative thing. What happened? Can you share the Discord server for the chat, please? Okay. Watercolor. Okay, hold on. Watercolor painting or acrylic? Hold on. Figured out how to deal with this echoing problem. Or just digital painting. Which type do you want to see? Create better streaming quality, right? Digital painting. Alright. Like bad network. Can you do digital paintings
And brush.
创建频道邀请其他人 What? The first
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not
Here you
know
go.
is performance and durability go right along with it. You see, we test, and then we test again.
Since
World-class engineering
the
and
audio
rigorous testing to
isn't
ensure our
work well,
tools perform
maybe
at
I
the highest
just
level and
chat
stand the
with you
test
guys
of time without testing your
with
walls.
text,
Now, it's
just
time for
mute
you
the,
to put
the
us to the
voice
test.
part.
Whatever you
What do
do,
you think?
do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Hold on. Alright.
I use the pencil brand, which works very well, but any similar brand will do. If you are interested in how these pens perform, I did an unboxing video, you can check it out. Fountain pens. These are perfect for shading and coloring, but we will go into more details on that later. There's a lot to cover, and I don't want to overwhelm you all at once. Once your tools are ready, we can get started with some practice. First techniques and single line practice. For beginners, drawing smooth lines can be difficult. Everything
You might
feels
know
jagged
Harbor Freight
and
for
broken, right?
affordability. What you might not
Here you
know
go.
is performance and durability go right along with it. You see, we test, and
So
then
I'm just
we
showing
test
the
again.
faces.
World-class engineering
It's my
always
audio style.
testing
Keep
to
practicing
ensure
by
tools perform
collecting
Maybe I
at
just
highest level
different
and
lenses
stand the
with you
test
guys.
of time
direction.
without testing your
You
walls.
can even try
Now,
collecting several
it's time for
points
you
at
to
the
put us to the
voice
Keep
test.
at
part.
it until your
Whatever
lines
you
become
do, do it for less at Harbor
And
Freight.
remember,
Hold on.
don't use high-quality sketchbook for this practice. It's not necessary. The goal isn't perfection, just fluidity. Second technique, curve the line. Drawing curves is simple once you understand the principle. Imagine your arm is a compass. For short curves, use the wrist as the pivot point and rotate accordingly. For longer curves, use your elbow as the pivot to create a larger radius. You may not get it perfect on the first try, but you can break a longer curve into two smaller ones. Make the first one lighter towards the end, then start the second one lightly too. Connecting them should give you a smooth curve. As mentioned earlier, using 2 points to create curves also applies here.
Shading it style.
The third technique,
Add a new layer,
this one is simple.
and then
Just draw freely, without lifting your pen. Let the line float as you're doing. The goal is
overlay
to break the habit of drawing
layer, and
fragmented
then
line and build muscle
just
memory.
use this
This will
basic round
improve
brush.
the fluidity of your stroke. But keep in mind, this is not the only way to improve. It's just one tool in your tool belt.
Shaping it with just
The fourth
this
technique, cutting
simple
technique.
brush.
Let's get creative here. Imagine you are playing Fruit Ninja. Quick, decisive cut. Now, apply that feeling to your drawing, where every stroke is like a twin cut. It's a very effective technique, and honestly, it's a pretty cool one too. When you go to draw, first practice some air strokes to get the feel, then make a decisive move. Enjoy the process.
Actually,
Although we've covered about
I'm
a few
working on
techniques
the
to help you
new
draw
episode of Passive Sketching.
we can't always be perfect.
Talk about the shading.
The fifth technique,
new layer.
proper break. Sometimes, when you feel like a line just isn't going right,
Internal sound
don't
is
be afraid to end it.
What is the
This isn't a
internal
flaw.
sound?
It's actually sometimes that many professionals do.
Use this
In fact, if
basic
you do
round
the right,
brush.
it can even help create great flow and rhythm in your artwork. So, the lesson here is know when to stop.
Shaping it.
Under the line before you lose control to maintain the fluidity of your drawing. Let's get creative here. The sixth technique, cross-hatching.
Cross-hatching isn't just used for pencil sketches. It's important for any matter tool.
It can help create ordered, regular patterns and be used for shading and building your composition. Practice drawing lines in one direction to form smooth, consistent strokes. You can combine multiple lines to form interesting arrays or even create different shapes.
Actually,
Just be sure not to cross the lines with messy
new
marks at
episode
the
of
end,
Passive
as
Sketching.
it can make the composition look
Talk
terrible.
about shading.
Focus on maintaining consistency. And don't worry about achieving perfection. It's all about training control.
Next time,
Now that we've covered some basic
the next
techniques,
video,
let's take a
I'm going
look
to
at
talk
how this
talk
method
about the
works in the real
shading
practice.
technique.
Alright, let's do it.
So, if you guys
I'll start by drawing this almond girl. I usually
Master
begin from the top of the head. At this
those
point, the proportions
techniques,
aren't quite defined yet,
then
so
we
I
will
need to
make
observe
sure
and compare
shaping
carefully, making adjustments little by little. I can't use precise lines to draw an exact
make your shaping
outline.
more
Important for
efficient.
any matter tool.
It's all about
and
trials and error. So, as you can
more
see,
easy.
there are many short lines in the drawing, with no long,
not
smooth
more
lines.
easy. I should
This
say
ties back to
easier.
what I mentioned earlier about knowing when to break the line, not drawing a single line all the way to the end.
Actually,
Also, every time I put the pen down, you can see how it's related to the cutting method we discussed before. Even for short segments, I use the cutting technique. For connecting curves, as we talked about earlier, frequency used when drawing hair. I also used some cross-hatching techniques while shaping the contours to balance the layering of lines dynamically. Let's speed up a little bit. As the image starts to take shape, I'm becoming more precise with each stroke. You can see this in the ear area. Each line is more confident, and the length and the smoothness of the line improve. When I get to the lips and chin, you'll notice I break the line again. And these proportions are tricky and need to precise control.
Looks more
Turning to the hair,
strong.
I use cross-hatching to adjust the layers. For the hair in the back,
Again,
it's just a matter of following the flow of the lines, arranging them in different lenses.
zoom in a
The
little
general
bit.
shape of the head is almost down now. I added some line stacking of the face to enhance the layering, and a little shading on the lips to make it look fuller.
Find it.
Next, I quickly sketch out the shoulder area. Again, using a cutting technique and breaking the line where necessary. Remember, before you cut, swing your hands in the air to find the right feel. Use cross-hatching to add some shading.
It is making noise.
Now, I feel like the whole drawing is coming together.
No way.
The pressure is easing up.
Oh, okay,
As you
okay,
can see from
okay.
their sketch, you can clear it, and the length and the smoothness of the line improve. When I get to the lips and
Combine these
chin,
layers.
you'll notice I break the line again.
Duplicate
And this
one.
proportions
All
are
right.
tricky and
Make
need
it
to
the
precise
contrast
control.
looks more.
Turning to the hair.
If I mute it. Oh, I see. Oh, I know what happened to it. I muted all the videos. So I think it will be better now. There was another video automatically running on my YouTube channel. Yeah. So yeah. Finally. Damn. Yeah. I know what's going on. So yeah. Ha 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 ha. Why she looks so ugly? I mean, my drawing. I need to make some adjustments to making she look more pretty. All right. I think the shadow is a little too dark. Yeah, but don't worry. Just a little case. You know, we are using Photoshop. It's not a problem because I can change it. I can change it instantly whenever I want. Like if I do this, press Control and the M, and then yeah, you see, it's better now, so it's not a problem. Another technique, I need use these tools. What is the name of this tool? I don't know the name of this tool. Really? I haven't checked our Discord group, so welcome to our new friends in the channel. I think I need to take off when I finish this piece. It's a bit later. It's a bit later right now. Okay, use this tool. We can easily blend the stroke. Yeah, just compare it. Very handy, huh? Ta-da! Ta-da! So I'm thinking of streaming a bit more, like weekly or twice a week, because if I speak more, so my speaking ability will be improving, I guess, because I can listening, I can reading, but fucking struggling with the speaking. We lack of the opportunity to speaking here. Yo. Refine. So if you guys want to see how I do digital painting, so maybe I can stream the digital painting and next time. You should do it weekly if you can. Yeah, I'm considering it. So as long as I, streaming and I can speak more, then maybe I can speak more fluently in the future. That way we can communicate better, right? In real time. not only typing in the group or just a video. Because every time when I making the video, I just need to read the script. So if we talk instantly, I'm sure that it will be helpful. Yeah. To speak English more is to listen to a lot of Western people speaking and try to analyze it and maybe copy the way. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I like to watch some TV show or talk show and following them, copy them, repeat what they say. Okay. Oh, hello. Talk a lot with friend who's speaking. The problem is I barely have the chance to talk with, English speaker. Yeah. All right, I think I need to stop this one here. If you watch like Western film, then you can try to pretend as if you are talking to them. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try them. But mastering a language, it takes time, Let me show you guys some artwork, digital paint artwork. In the weekly session, we could. Oh, okay, that's cool. We can do that. Weekly session, yeah. So in Discord we can chat together, right? We can do the audio chat. Is the brush you're using a hard round? No. I never changed the opacity. I just use the full opacity here. Here, it's 100% opacity. I never change it. This is a bit tricky, if you watch another like artist or someone else, maybe they will change it to make it to apply some the layer and how do I say that? but I never use that skill. I just use this 100%. So this is one of my artwork. So I like to do the horror things. This is the digital artwork, and this one in another art style. A guitarist. I think this tablet pen doing that kind of, yeah, just control your hand, heavier or lighter, you can make the different strokes. So it's not necessary to change the opacity. This one, yeah, and I got this. These are all my old artwork. No. It's look a bit similar, but no. Nah. So thank you guys. I think I need to take off. It's too late here. I need to head to the bed. Do you do the line work after you are done the coloring, or it always stay at the front? No, it depends. Sometimes I'll keep the lines here, or sometimes I'll erase it, or even more, sometimes I will blend the color and add the lines. Yeah. So I think I can refine the LED work and then do the stream the next time. I see you guys in the Discord server, and I am looking forward to chat with you guys in the Discord group. Good night. Bye bye.